Start. I'm starting. Hi, or as Ron says, what's up, everybody? We're gonna do an episode of Raw Madness, and it's called Getting to Know You. We've been together just about 20 years now and married for 11 years, and we're still always learning about each other. Our wants and needs always change, our personality changes, and we're always changing. And I find out new and surprising things about him all the time, and I'll say something and it'll surprise him every once in a while. So we both wrote down some questions for each other that the other person has to answer. I don't know what his questions are. He doesn't know what my questions are. So I'll let you go first.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. I'm going to go easy. The first one is, tell us about something that made you laugh recently.
Well, let me think.
That's why I picked it.
Because it's weird because I laugh a lot at little things, but like really laughing hard, it just hits me sometimes. There's not any one thing that always just makes me laugh. So, but I'll have to say, filming the other video, I was laughing so hard when I hurt my finger on the chair.
And what did you say?
Charlie.
It
makes me laugh every time.
That was a setup question. I set it up that way.
Oh, man.
But the other two questions will be a little bit more serious. Because I was telling her before, I like Raw Madness to be deep. I really don't want the comedy to really be on Raw Madness because we do a lot of comedy on the other stuff that we do. I like to keep Raw Madness deep. I like to keep you guys focused and notice and understanding what we're saying. And if you don't understand what we're saying, that's what the comments are for, and we can relate back to you. But this segment of our channel, I like this to be serious. So.
Okay. So my first question is, if you could change one thing about me, what would it be?
Better housewife.
I wish I could be a housewife. Can I be a housewife?
Well,
shoot.
What I mean by that is, I guess I said it wrong, guys, but what I mean by better, I mean by she's lazy. She does
the bare minimum.
She does the bare minimum. Like, I like a clean house, and she doesn't do that.
I like a clean house, but I don't mind clutter. But in fact, I like clutter.
Matter of fact, you don't.
I like clutter.
This is not what this is for. You don't supposed to be giving your explanation.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Sorry.
You don't supposed to be defending yourself.
All right, you're right.
She's lazy, and that's what I mean by housewife. She works and I work. I'm not saying, wife, you get in there and clean everything. Get on your knees if you have to. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, my wife doesn't clean. She doesn't do the bathroom. She doesn't do the kitchen. I'm not throwing her under the bus, but she does not clean. And I like clean. Don't like clutter. Don't like stuff. Don't want stuff. I like the house to be clean, sleek, moderate, and nice. Smells good. I'm not talking about candles smell good, but smell good like clean linen. Lysol, whatever Lysol, that's Floatshaw God's boat.
He get it from his mama.
But that's what I like. I like clean. Clean. And when I walk through the door and it's not clean, I'm in a mood. And I'm not happy or friendly.
Okay. Oh, so your turn.
What is the biggest struggle you have faced or are facing in your life?
The biggest struggle that I'm facing currently is family dynamics. We have some stress going on in our family on both sides, and it's hard for me. I don't like people not getting along. It makes me uncomfortable, and I just don't know how to handle it. And that's what's hard for me right now.
I I'm supposed to say anything. I'm supposed to listen.
Okay. What I have come to a realization about though, what I have come to realization though, a couple days ago is it like came to me in a dream, so to speak, and then I read two scriptures that basically said the same thing, and I listened to an online pastor who said the same thing. So I'm going to take that as God saying, hey woman, I'm telling you something, you need to listen to me. And I have to just treat everyone with love and be grace-filled and be humble. I don't need to defend myself against things. I don't need to argue about things or get mad about things. If people say things that I don't agree with, I can choose to be silent and let them have their opinion and not argue it and not challenge it, because if they're telling the truth based on their perspective, then that's their truth. And I don't need to defend myself because that's their perspective. And if they're lying for whatever reason, then they have to deal with that. And they have to own that. And God will take care of that. So I've decided that that's going to help me to not feel so stressed out and in turn stress you out when I'm stressed out and get mad and stuff. So I think that that's the way to go for me. And I think that in the next couple of weeks, I'll start to feel better as I actually put that lesson into action. Okay, so I just wanted to say that.
It's kind of hard not to respond.
You can respond.
But that's not what you said. It's question for question for question. There is no responding.
Okay.
You're supposed to give a question. You're supposed to give your response.
Okay.
And we move on.
Okay.
Because it takes too long to get into that conversation.
Okay.
That's not, you said, let's have 3 questions.
Okay, you're right.
Let's ask one another and then listen to the response.
Okay.
But I want you guys to know, for me, it is really hard not to say nothing.
It's hard for me too.
No, I'm talking about.
I got stuff to
I'm
say.
talking about for the questions that you're saying, because we can always, we could
have both answered the same questions.
That's not how this works.
Okay, so so it says tell your spouse how they make you a better person and thank them. So this we're gonna both have to answer this one.
What?
This one you're both gonna have to answer. Tell your spouse how they make you a better person and thank them. So, it's not stupid. You were about to say it's stupid. Okay. You made me a better person because before I met you, I let people do and say whatever they wanted to me. And I would just brush it off. Oh, it's not that big of a deal.
Whatever they want with you? I don't know about that part.
I mean, say whatever they want to me. And I would just brush it off as if it were no big deal. And a lot of times it was no big deal, but then, you came along and, people would speak to me inappropriately and with disrespect, and Ron would say, why are you letting them talk to you that way? And if you don't deal with it, I'm going to deal with it. Which Ron is very rough around the edges, and a lot of times I don't want him to deal with it because it's going to be bad if he deals with it. So I try to deal with it myself, and he has given me that courage because he always says, you need to take charge. Nobody can talk to you this way. You need to stand up for yourself, and no matter what, I always have your back. I always have your back, and no matter what happens, I have your back. And that gives me strength to stand up for myself because, like I said before, I always want everybody to get along and everybody to be happy. But unfortunately, everybody's not going to always be happy and everybody's not going to get along. But if I know that Ron has my back, that makes it better. So thank you for that.
Oh. Now, what was the question?
Tell your spouse how they make you a better person and thank them.
I'm in Storm, so I have a background where, as though I have anger issues. I get upset about everything. Even the little stuff I get upset about. Big or small, it really doesn't matter. So I'm not saying that I am the do-all and finish-all. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that once my evil personality takes over, the only thing that I can think of and the only thing that I can do is either call my wife, talk to my wife, or think about my wife. So I will give you a scenario. There's something that happened. I can't remember where it was, if it was at work or just out and about, but I can't remember. But I got angry about something, and I can feel my rage building up. And the only thing that can calm me down was my wife. I saw her face, like when I felt myself getting really angry, I saw her face. So my calm is her. So, and I tried my best to put myself in a predicament that if something bad's gonna happen, I failed. So my biggest thing is I don't want to fail my household. So I always feel as though if I'm about to lose my cool, I think of my wife. So she's my ice. She makes me calm, she makes me cool, she makes me collective. And I think without her, I probably wouldn't be as laid back that I am, because I have a lot of anger inside of me, which a lot of it is gone from past time, but I still have a lot of it. And what I have left, she calms it tremendously. Whether it's touching my head or whether it's saying it's going to be okay. So she is basically, she's my sunshine. So thank you.
Thank you. Okay, you're next.
That was so corny.
No, it wasn't. It's making me tear up.
But it's the truth, you know what I mean? And despite my wife, I do have family members. I do have cousins and aunts and uncles. I have a mom. Shout out to all you guys, and they help me as well. But I depend on my wife to keep me calm, and I depend on my family to lead me in the right direction, if you guys can understand that. You know? Mm-hmm. This is the last question. That probably was long-winded. My fault. Last question. If you could go back to your childhood, what advice would you like to have for your adult self?
Finish high school. Don't get married the first time.
If you guys want to hear about her first marriage, not too detailed, but if you want to hear about that whole scenario and how it went down, if you guys comment and give thumbs up, I will ask my wife would she like to give that story, and we'll let her do that story. But you guys have to comment and have to thumbs up. We will not do it if you guys are not interested. So if you guys are interested in my wife's first marriage and just to get a little background of that, not too detailed, thumbs up, comment, and I'll get her to try to do a video about that. Alright? Listen, comment, thumbs up for that.
Okay. I think, and treat my little brother better. That's the one thing that...
Sorry for the interference, guys. For some reason, my camera overheated and cut off. So continue with your little brother.
Okay, so I wish I had treated him nicer. I just remember he would ask me to go places with me, and I would always tell him no. He was very sensitive, and I would make fun of him about that, and he cried a lot, and I just feel bad that I did those things to him because he was so cute. And I was so not a good big sister until I moved back home. I don't think.
I don't understand.
So I just wish I was nicer to him. So I'd be nicer to my brother.
I mean, I don't get it, but okay. I mean, it's not for me to get, but that's
So that's the advice I'd give. I mean, it's not like I don't have a lot of mistakes as far as I'm concerned in my life growing up. So there aren't a lot of things that I need to go back and give myself advice on.
Don't I have a question?
Stay in school. Don't get married. Be nice to your brother. That's it.
Just the one?
I was fine with Jermaine. Jermaine was my best friend when we were younger. Me and Boo Boo were fine too. It was really just Lamar.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's because he was so little insensitive. If you were describing your spouse to someone, what would you say?
I saw the questions, guys, and I tell you not, I predicted she was going to use that answer.
That question?
I predicted she was going to use that question. I predicted it. Soon as I saw it, I knew she was going to use it. If she didn't use it, I would have even asked why you didn't use that, because I knew it was coming.
See, that's what happens when you know your spouse. Sidebar. Ron and I went to the grocery store last week, and we both went our separate ways and came back with snacks, right? We both chose the same snack, but different brand. You chose the Blue Bonnet salted caramel ice cream bites.
Oh, yeah.
And I chose the Laughing Cow, I think. Skinny Cow. Skinny Cow salted caramel ice cream bites.
That's true.
I'm telling you.
That's true. That's why I don't know why we're doing this.
Because it's fun. Okay, so if I had to describe Ron to someone else, the description has changed over the years because at one
Not for
point...
me. I didn't answer the question.
Oh, you have to describe me to someone else. I'm confused. Go ahead.
This is her idea.
Go. Okay, if you had to describe me to someone else. So if your coworker says, what is your wife like?
Lovable, sensitive, caring, will do anything for you. But once you lie and once you deceive her, more than she will give you at least 3 times. And if you've done it, and if she can remember them, all of them, she's done. So that's what I would say.
Yes, that's true. I got any more?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to make it short and sweet.
All right.
You know, you're horrible like this.
I'm sorry. Haven't I gotten better? Come on. I've gotten better.
But you can tell you're sitting there waiting for me to do something.
I am.
And
this is true.
This is your segment as well. This is not mine. This is both of our segment. You need to do what you want to do when you want to do it. This is your segment. Don't look at me to finish it or start it. This is your segment as well.
All right.
Take it by the horns and do what you will with it. You know what I mean? And that's me. You are a partner in this segment. It's not all about. This is not all about me. This isn't all about me. This is about us. And once I don't know, we've been doing this for a little while now, so you'll think she'll be taking this by the horn by now. But I don't know what's going on, you guys. I don't know why it's like that. Maybe she just don't want to do it. Maybe she want to do it. Maybe she just insecure about the whole thing. But
I do love doing it.
I'm trying to tell you guys, I am insecure about doing these things, but I still do it because for some reason, I won't say I'm hungry because that doesn't make any sense, but I like doing the videos. The editing takes too long, but
whenever somebody says I always think big butts in my head every time. Especially when you say it separate like that instead of I like, you're like I like. Just made me think of that. Okay, go ahead. I bet you I'm not the only one.
Comment down below if you guys do the same thing.
I know y'all say big butts in your head. Come on.
Okay. Yeah, but anyway, it may seem like that I'm cool, calm, and collected, but I'm sweating, telling you. But other than that, I'm trying to get used to it. We've done multiple videos now. I just looked on my YouTube channel, and it says I've been doing this for a year now, but I only have like 62 or 63 videos, which you guys don't really care about. You guys don't really.
But that's like one a week. 52 weeks in a year. It's like one a week. That's not bad.
You guys don't really care about that, but I'm just saying it. I'm just saying it because I just want you guys to know. The more you guys comment, and the more you guys thumbs up the video, the more you guys just stay related to us, the more it gives me feedback to want to do more. When I get nothing, it feels like I don't want to. So with that being said, guys, while you guys watching the video, right, I want you guys to know I did not edit anything. I'm just having technical difficulties with the camera, so it's gonna look like I edited, but some of it may look edited, but I really did not edit it. I'm just having difficulties here, so bear with this one. My fault. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that smash button. Smash it. Just don't break your phone or tablet or anything like that. But just.
Thanks for watching.
Peace.